Hi everyone. Welcome back to Everyday English Talk, Talk 7, the podcast where we practice simple English for real daily life. I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben. Thanks for joining us today. We're happy you're here. Maybe you're at home, on your way to work, or just taking a quiet moment for yourself.
Today's topic is something everyone experiences. We're going to talk about what we do when we feel sad.
That's right. Feeling sad is a normal part of life. Sometimes we just feel a little down, and we don't always know why. It's a very human feeling.
In this episode, we'll learn simple and useful English phrases to talk about these feelings, how to take care of yourself, and what simple actions can help you feel a little better.
So sit back, relax, and let's talk about it.
And remember, you can download the free PDF transcript with today's vocabulary and exercises. The link is in the description. So Ben, let's talk about those days when you just don't feel happy. How do you usually notice that you're starting to feel sad?
For me, the first sign is low energy. I don't want to talk to people very much. I just want to be alone and be quiet. It's not a big, dramatic feeling, but I just feel heavy.
I know exactly what you mean. I get the same way. I don't want to go out or socialize. On those days, what's the first thing you usually do to take care of yourself?
Honestly, the first thing I often do is make a warm cup of tea.
That's a nice, simple idea.
It is. It's not just about the drink. The process of making it is also calming. I boil the water. I choose a tea I like, maybe chamomile or peppermint, and I wait for it to steep. Just holding the warm mug in my hands feels very comforting.
That's a lovely routine. Holding something warm is very relaxing. I do something similar, but for me, it's music.
What kind of music do you listen to? Sad music?
Oh, no, definitely not sad music. That would make me feel worse. I put on some very calm, quiet instrumental music, like classical piano or soft electronic music. I just play it quietly in my room.
And that helps?
It does. It helps me relax. Sometimes I just sit on the sofa or lie in bed, and I close my eyes and just listen. I try not to think too much. The music helps clear my head by giving me something else to focus on.
I understand that. Sometimes we just need to stop and take it easy. I think we often feel pressure to be happy all the time. But sometimes it's okay to just feel blue for a little while. We don't have to fix the feeling right away.
That's so true. Accepting the feeling is the most important first step. I also like to read a book.
What kind of book?
Not a serious or difficult book. I usually pick up something light and easy. Maybe a comic book or a simple story I've read before. It's a form of escape. It gives my mind a break from whatever it's worrying about.
I do that too. I often watch a simple, funny TV show that I've already seen many times. I know all the jokes, so I don't have to think. It's just easy and comforting.
Exactly. So, for us, the first step is often something quiet and private. It's about being kind to ourselves and giving ourselves permission to rest.
It's not about solving the problem, but just about managing the feeling in that moment.
Let's go over some useful phrases.
Sure.
First, feel blue. It just means to feel sad. Example: I feel blue today, so I'm going to watch a funny movie.
Second, a bit down. This means feeling a little sad or having low energy. Example: he's feeling a bit down because of the rainy weather.
Third, take it easy. It means to relax and not do too much. Example: you look tired. You should take it easy today.
Fourth, clear my head. This means to stop worrying or thinking so much. Example: I listen to music to clear my head.
And fifth, comforting. This describes something that makes you feel relaxed, warm, and safe. Example: a warm cup of tea is very comforting on a cold day.
So listeners, what quiet things do you do when you feel a bit down?
Share your answer with us in the comments.
But Anna, sometimes just sitting quietly doesn't work for me. Sometimes I feel restless, like I have too much energy, but it's a nervous, unhappy energy.
Oh, I know that feeling. It's the worst. If I sit still for too long when I feel that way, my mind just goes around in circles, and I actually feel worse.
Right. So, if I feel that way, I know I need to do something active. My favorite thing is to go for a walk.
That's a great habit. Where do you usually walk?
I just walk around my neighborhood, or I go to the local park if it's nice outside. I make sure to get some fresh air.
Do you listen to music when you walk?
Sometimes. But when I'm feeling down and restless, I often leave my phone in my pocket. I try to listen to the sounds around me, the birds, the wind, the city traffic. It helps me get out of my own head.
That's so healthy. Just changing your environment, your physical space, can make a big difference.
It really does. After 20 or 30 minutes of walking, I almost always feel a little lighter and calmer. The fresh air really helps.
I agree. Getting outside is important. For me, if I have that restless feeling, sometimes I clean my room.
Really? Cleaning? That's my least favorite chore.
I know it sounds strange, but when my mind feels messy and cluttered, cleaning my physical space helps my mind feel clearer.
How so?
I put on some loud, energetic music, the opposite of the quiet music from before. I focus on one simple task, like organizing my desk, or cleaning the kitchen, or folding laundry.
I think I understand. You keep busy, and then at the end, you have a nice, clean room.
Exactly. It makes me feel productive. I turned my bad energy into something useful. Another thing I do, which is also active in a different way, is write it down.
You mean, like writing in a journal?
Yes. I get a pen and a notebook, and I just write down everything I'm feeling. I write why I feel sad or what I'm worried about. The sentences don't have to be perfect. It's just for me.
And that helps you cheer up?
It helps me understand my feelings. After I write it down, it feels like the sad thoughts are not stuck inside my head anymore. They are on the paper. It makes them feel smaller and easier to manage.
These are all great, practical ideas. So, sometimes we need to be quiet and rest, but other times we really need to move our bodies or do a task to help us feel better.
Let's go over some useful phrases.
Sure.
First, go for a walk. It means to take a walk outside, usually for pleasure or exercise. Example: I feel stressed, so I am going to go for a walk.
Second, fresh air. This is the clean air outside. Example: open the window and get some fresh air.
Third, keep busy. This means to fill your time with activities so you don't think about problems. Example: when I feel sad, I try to keep busy by cleaning.
Fourth, write it down. This means to write your thoughts or feelings on paper. Example: if you are worried, write it down in a notebook.
And fifth, cheer up. It means to start feeling happier. Example: listening to happy music always helps me cheer up.
What about you? Do you prefer to go for a walk or keep busy at home when you feel restless?
Share your ideas with us in the comments. We've talked about quiet time and active time. But there's one more thing that's really important. Maybe the most important: talking to someone.
I agree. But I also think that can be the hardest thing to do. When I feel sad, the last thing I want to do is talk to another person. I don't want to bring them down.
I feel the same way. I worry that I am being a burden or that people won't want to listen.
So, how do you get past that feeling?
I learned that I don't have to call someone and say, "I'm sad, let's talk about my problems." Sometimes, I just reach out in a small way.
What do you mean?
I'll send a funny picture to my sister or text my friend and just ask, "How is your day going?" Just starting a normal, light conversation helps me feel connected.
That's a really good point. It's about connection, not complaining. I do that too. I call my brother. We don't talk about my feelings. We just talk about a new movie, or sports, or what he cooked for dinner.
And does it help?
Yes. After 10 minutes, I feel connected to someone. It reminds me that there is a world outside of my own head, and it makes me feel less alone.
That's the key, feeling less alone. Sometimes I do meet my best friend for coffee. I will be honest and say, I'm feeling a bit down today, but I don't want to talk about it.
And she understands?
Yes, a good friend understands. We just talk about our week, or TV shows, or work. Just being with her, and having a normal conversation, is enough to make me feel supported.
That leads to the most important reflection, I think. And that is, it's okay not to be okay.
Yes, we put so much pressure on ourselves to be happy all the time, but life isn't like that.
Sadness is a normal, human emotion. It's just like feeling tired, or hungry, or cold. It's a signal.
That's a great way to describe it. It's a signal from your body that you need to slow down, or get some fresh air, or reach out to someone.
And it's also important to remember that the feeling will pass with time. It feels very big and permanent in the moment, but it never lasts forever.
Exactly. The next day, or even a few hours later, you can feel completely different. We just have to be patient with ourselves.
So, the final strategy is about connection and patience.
Let's go over some useful phrases.
Sure.
First, talk to someone. It means to have a conversation with another person about your feelings. Example: when you feel sad, it helps to talk to someone.
Second, reach out. This means to contact someone for help or connection, especially when you are sad. Example: if you feel lonely, reach out to a friend.
Third, on my mind. This means something you are thinking or worrying about. Example: I have a lot on my mind at work right now.
Fourth, pass with time. This means the feeling will slowly go away. Example: don't worry, the sad feeling will pass with time.
And fifth, it's okay not to be okay. This phrase means that all feelings, including sadness, are normal and acceptable. Example: remember, it's okay not to be okay sometimes.
Who do you usually talk to when you feel sad, listeners?
Let us know in the comments. Now it's your turn.
Let's practice what you learned today.
First, listening. Listen to this episode again. Try to find 3 to 5 phrases we used, like feel blue, go for a walk, or reach out.
Second, speaking. Try to say 3 short sentences out loud about what you do when you feel sad. For example, when I feel down, I take it easy. I listen to music. Sometimes I talk to my friend.
Third, writing. Write a short paragraph in your notebook. You can start with, when I feel sad, I usually.
Remember, small practice every day helps you improve.
That's right, just one step at a time.
Let's quickly review what we learned today.
We talked about 3 main ways to help ourselves when we feel sad. First, it's okay to do quiet, comforting things, like take it easy or listen to soft music.
Second, if you feel restless, it's good to keep busy or go for a walk to get some fresh air.
And third, it's so important to reach out and talk to someone. You don't have to be alone.
And the most important lesson is, it's okay not to be okay. Be patient with yourself.
Remember, learning English is also about patience. Don't give up.
Thanks for listening to Everyday English Talk.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode and learned some useful phrases for those difficult days.
Don't forget to download the free PDF transcript and vocabulary exercises from the link in the description.
Tell us in the comments, what is one thing that helps you cheer up?
Next time, we'll talk about something fun. We are planning a weekend trip.
Until then, take care of yourselves.
Bye for now.